I love when my mic does that. Like a little bit, looks like I'm like a
Yeah.
like like
Now you're fine.
like muddied my face a little bit. All right. Anyway, next game
Another bad
we
matchup.
have the Atlanta Falcons traveling to the Carolina Panthers. Uh, Falcons are getting 5.5 on the road.
Do I have to?
Over under 43.5. Atlanta is minus 225 on the money line.
Do I have to pick a team?
You go tie.
I might, dude. Honestly, I think both these teams lose somehow.
I like what I see out of the Atlanta rushing attack. I don't like what I see out of the Carolina Panthers running defense. Not at all. I think Carolina's defense is just still super suspect.
If Atlanta,
Whereas I feel like Atlanta's defense actually is gelling. Like Atlanta's defense actually is gelling a lot.
if Atlanta loses this game, that's going to be a big tell because, like I already said earlier, I mean, I don't know how at Atlanta you have 4 first-round picks on offense and you still can't make this work. So if like they lose to the Panthers here, I mean that's going to be a big tell for like where this is going.
I believe in Penix. I think Penix really needs to just play. I mean, that was 2 really hard games to play. Like Tampa Bay, I mean, probably class of the NFC South.
He almost won.
And yeah, and they almost beat him. Yeah, they almost won. It was literally late game heroics from Baker Mayfield. And then you have the Vikings at home. And I mean, that wasn't really even that competitive. Like, I wasn't really competitive, like, at all. Like, the Falcons kind of had that game under control the entire game.
Yeah, but it was a kicking fest though that game against the Vikings.
Yeah, I believe in the Atlanta Falcons. I just don't know if they have the juice to, really overpower teams and blow them.
You know what it is? It's like I'm not saying like their head coach is a bad head coach. I'm just saying he's a defensive minded head coach. And we see this a lot in the league where we get defensive like coordinators that could turn into head coaches. They don't really take the offense that seriously.
Or they pass off the offense to somebody else. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously their defensive metrics are great. Raheem Morris obviously knows how to call a defense.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about Atlanta. It's like, I don't really know what, like, there's no real, like, everybody knows who's on offense. I mean, obviously I'm a fantasy football guy, so clearly I kind of just know people who are on offense. And then the defense and special teams, it's like, they're a solid team, man. Are they playoff bound? Are they gonna dominate in the playoffs? I don't know. It doesn't seem likely. If the rushing attack keeps it up, they can make some noise, but you got to win those close games, man. You got to be Tampa. And then on the flip side, the Panthers.
Yeah.
Out on Bryce Young, dude.
Yeah, I'm out on Bryce Young too. They might just need to just let this season. They might as well just send the next season and just get a quarterback. Get a quarterback in the offseason.
Yeah, they're 0-3. The Bryce Young experiment. I mean, this Bryce Young experiment's over.
Yeah,
like Dave Canales needs to stop with this.
Yeah, he's 5'8". He, like I said, he's got great like intangibles, but I mean, he can't physically. He's too small to be a quarterback.
If you can't see over your lineman, that's a problem.
Well, they know how to beat him.
People say, Brees. What about Brees? It's like, okay, Drew Brees was 1-on-1, dude.
Well, here's the thing. Like
trying to graft on Drew Brees to Bryce Young is, I mean, you can't do it.
Here's the thing. Like, you need a taller quarterback because he needs to be able to sit in the pocket. Bryce Young can't sit in the pocket. He has to roll out. So, I mean, defense like, all right, he can't see over the old line, so he's going to have to roll out. So he's got to keep him contained.
Yeah, I don't. I really. The Panthers are just they're in hell. The Panthers are just
still in hell.
They're absolute cursed. They're absolutely a cursed franchise for sure. I think we're really starting to figure out who the cursed franchises in the league are. The Dolphins. Dolphins overcame the curse for 2-3 seasons.
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden it's starting to creep back up. And then Carolina's cursed. And then we'll talk about our next game, which is the Green Bay Packers traveling to the Cleveland Browns.
This is another belt-to-ass game, bro.
What is going on, man? Yeah, this is going to be blowout week for sure. This is going to be absolute blowout week. Okay. Oh, we didn't take a score.
Oh yeah,
Carolina.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
All right. Well, just do some wizardry and just cut that, just swap that introduction and then move it.
Yeah, that's
one.
easy. I can do that.
Yeah,
who do you got?
I have Atlanta I don't think they get over the 27. I don't think they get over 27 points. So I'm gonna say give me Atlanta 27-13. Let's take a slight under.
Okay. I'll take Atlanta 17-10.
Oh wow, really? You don't have any faith in that rushing? You know, any faith in that Atlanta offense?
Well,
why? Is it because of Penix or what's what's your trepidation with Atlanta?
well, because
Bijan Robinson had 143 yards.
the past 2 games for Atlanta, they've all been kind of underscoring games or like kind of low scoring. I mean, last game it was just a kicking fest. They had 1 touchdown at the end.
That's true.
So
That's true. They can't really finish drives.
Again, they got offensive pieces, but like, do they? I haven't seen it yet.
Vikings defense is good though. Vikings defense is still really good.
I know it is.
And they're top. They're at least a top 10 defense.
And it's
or top 15. I don't know.
And they're still division rivals too, so they're always gonna play hard against each other.
No, they're not. Oh, or Atlanta and Carolina. Yeah. All right. I already did the Packers Browns introduction. What are we doing? Like, why is this game even on the schedule?
Do we even need to like?
Packers are 8.5 point favorites. Over under is 42.5. Minus 44 on the money line for the Packers. Yeah, man. This feels like a Baltimore beatdown.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be bad for the Browns.
I would, for prop bets, I would take Joe Flacco interception, and I would take the over on sacks for Green Bay, because yeah, this is where the wheels fall off the bus for the Cleveland Browns. This is when all hope starts to coalesce in on itself, and Browns fans know it. Browns fans just know that this is where 0-3 happens.
Yeah.
And they start the same cycle over and over again, and then the Browns literally just get to watch Baker Mayfield to go 2-0, and they're 0-2. It's like, what happened to Cleveland, man? That's just they kept trying to make all these moves, and it just didn't work.
No, they
ended up making their team worse.
No, they gave a crap load of money to Deshaun Watson, and that was a disaster, to say the least. And I mean, when do you think they're gonna bench Flacco this game? That's the real question. You think we're gonna Shador?
Are they gonna bench it?
Think we're gonna Shador sighting? Because this is they're not winning this game. The Packers are gonna roll them.
Not against this team. You can't roll out a rookie quarterback against the Packers. I mean, would Kevin Stefanski do it? I mean, sure. He rolled out Baker. He made Baker Mayfield throw 60 passes when he had shoulder injuries.
That depends. How much does he hate Shador or Dylan Gabriel?
Really? Yeah. How much does he really hate Shador Sanders? Is my question. I mean, like we're on the NFL Pro site.
They're not even ranked anywhere.
I mean, just look. I mean, if you just look, Green Bay is 5 stars in every single one of these matchups. I should get a screenshot of this. They're in every single category. The Packers are favored.
I can't really say much about the Packers right now because they're just good, dude.
Yeah, and Micah hasn't even played a full snap count. He was at 44 in week 1, and he was at 67 in week 2, and he already has 2 sacks. It's like. The Cowboys just, I mean, they did a criminal sin and trade. You don't trade your best player.
Oh, Cowboys.
Yeah.
What's your score? We don't need to talk about this anymore.
Just drubbing. I'd say Packers 31. I'd say Cleveland forces 1 field goal, but I'll say 31-10. I'm out on all these bad teams, man. All these bad football is.
I'm gonna be kind of
bad football is arising out of these teams.
I'm gonna be harsh. I'm gonna be like 42-0. I think they're gonna get shut out.
Oh, you think they get shut out? Oh, jeez, man. I'll only go that far.
Cleveland just needs to give up. Like they already know it's over. Oh, dude, these matchups are so bad this week. Or some of these are, dude. Wow.
Next, we have the Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville is favored by 1.5 points at home. Over under is 44.5. Minus 118 on the money line. If you are a betting man, don't bet this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Just don't do it. Both these teams are just. I mean, it's so hard to get a read for either of these teams.
Like that one.
I will say. Jacksonville's offense looks good. Jacksonville's offense does look improved.
It does.
It's just their superstar talent at receiver and cornerback decided that he wanted to help them lose the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
PI.
Okay, look, dude, you're only the 2nd overall pick for a moment, dude. And then, when you get put in the league, you're just like everybody else.
Where do you think he'll play more?
You got to prove yourself.
Where do you think he'll play more downs at this game? Wide receiver or in the corner position?
I imagine that they're probably going to play him more on offense this week because I think the Jacksonville's defense. Oh, actually, I'm looking at the numbers now. Jacksonville's defense actually isn't terrible. It's just they don't throw the ball deep at all. Like they literally have just I think they called one play that's further than 20 yards. They just don't throw the ball deep. Everything is underneath. Get your guy into space and make him and let him cook. Which I have to say, man. I'm looking at the stats here now, and I'm thinking that Jacksonville's definitely got a solid advantage because I just don't know what the Texans are, man. I really don't know what they are.
I might take the Jags too, man. I mean, look, the Texans O-line played horribly last night.
Oh yeah, no Laramie Tunsil. That's going to end up being one of the worst deals they ever did. Was getting rid of Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah.
For what? Like literally for what? Like, are you trying to win a Super Bowl this year with Stroud? Like, he's still on a rookie contract. Like, I thought the idea was to win a Super Bowl as quickly as possible with Stroud.
Yeah, and with the way Stroud's been playing, I mean, I can see Travis Hunter getting a pick this game. I really could.
Yeah, it's just it's hard to it's hard to penalize his numbers, but Stroud just isn't nearly as efficient as he we're used to seeing.
Now the Texans defense is, I think, better than the Jags defense right now.
No, I think the Jags defense is better, but just by the numbers.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
the numbers are saying the Jags are better.
Yeah, but keep in mind who they played. I mean, they barely lost to the Bengals, and they played the Panthers their first game. I mean,
yeah, that's true. I guess the stats are a little skewed. I don't know. I think the Texans are still I think they're a solid divisional rival. I'm really starting to get suspect about that offensive line. The offensive line just does not look like it could hold up for a whole 17 games.
Yeah, like this is a coin toss game because I really either of these teams could win, but I got to go with the Jags, dude.
You know what? All the stats are saying go. All the stats are saying go Jags. I'm going to go the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars win. I think it's going to be a close game, though. I think it's going to be 27-23.
That's a good score.
Jacksonville. I think I'd comfortably take the over. I feel like Texans are starting to try and figure out what their offense looks like. They put up 19 points. They're slowly. The trends are saying that they're probably slowly going to start adding more to that point total. I just think Jacksonville is just I think they're a better coach team. Frankly, I think Liam Cohen's actually solid. He's a solid coach.
No, he's good.
Is he a good? We'll have to see later in the season if he's a good head coach. But right now, he's calling good offense.
Yeah, he is.
He's calling the right stuff.
I gotta go Jags. Like, I'm gonna go 20-13.
All right, next we have the battle of the injured QB teams. We have the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to the Minnesota Vikings.
This is a horrid slate, bro.
Backups. Yeah, two backups. This is going to be the battle of Carson Wentz and Jake Browning.
Carson Wentz is back.
This feels like one of those I don't know. This feels like watching in like late December when quarterbacks are injured. Both these teams are out of the playoffs. And I mean, both these quarterbacks just go off. That's what I feel like. I feel like this is going to be one of the surprise smash games.
I think,
or it's going to suck. Or it's going to suck. One of the two. It's probably going to suck.
I think Vikings are going to handle this game pretty easily. The Bengals are distraught right now, bro. I mean, like no Joe Burrow for probably the rest of the season at this point. And I mean, look, say what you want about Carson Wentz. He still started. Like he has way more starts than Jake Browning does.
Jake Browning still's good. I mean, when he was filling in for Burrow, man, he was playing well.
What if
Vikings are favored by 3, over under is 41.5. Vikings are 166 on the money line. This feels like 9-6.
What if
like honestly?
What if Carson Wentz balls out like Sam Darnold did though? What do you think we do with JJ McCarthy?
Oh, well, I think everybody in the national media and everybody is going to say, why did you not just pay Sam Darnold? What was the deal? You had 14 wins with them, and now all of a sudden you just get rid of him?
Well, they had a first round pick.
You overdrafted a guy?
Yeah, but yeah, dude, I'm kind of. I don't think JJ McCarthy's the guy. That might be a little too early, but he has not played really well. He had that one good quarter, and that was it. So far we've seen, but it's not good that he's already out. Again.
Yeah, I Vikings defense feels more like what's booing the team instead of JJ McCarthy's performance. I feel that JJ McCarthy's still it's still way too early to tell what he even is. I mean, that comeback against the Bears, yeah, great, but you watch the Bears last 2 weeks, and it's just like, yeah,
Yeah, but
they don't look particularly
yeah, but
great.
let's keep in mind too. I mean, it's still the Bengals. I mean, they still have a bad O line. Their defense is still just Trey Hendrickson or bust. I
Yeah,
like
I will
nothing's
say
changed except for the
I will
quarterback.
say that the Vikings offense might look a little bit better with Carson Wentz because just steadier hand, been in the league longer, knows more about how to run a functional offense. Because look, Vikings offense by these metrics is 32nd in the NFL. It's like gross, 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 gross. So the Vikings can't play offense right now. And well, I mean, and we're gonna find out. Like we're gonna find out if it's McCarthy or maybe just the scheme's not set up properly. I would say give me a hard under for this game over 41. This game is not going to get the 41 points. It might be lucky to get to 20 total. So I'm going to say give me the Minnesota Vikings 13-6.
Oh, wow, that's a real low scoring game.
Yes, I feel like this game's going to stink. We might get some good plays. We might get some good highlight reel catches, but
I'm gonna take the Vikings 23-9.
interesting score.
I think Carson Wentz
All right,
is better than we think.
All right, next we have what would have been, had this game been in like 2016, this game would be
2000.
I mean, this would be the game of the week.
2005.
The Pittsburgh, yeah, no, this would be like late Pittsburgh, AB, Le'Veon Bell days with Ben Roethlisberger and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
When he had his team. The Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the New England Patriots. Patriots are home dogs. Pittsburgh being favored by 1.5. Over under is 44.5. Pittsburgh is -122 on the money line.
Fascinating game.
Pittsburgh is an enigma.
Fascinating
Pittsburgh
game.
is an absolute enigma.
I agree.
Both these teams are enigmas.
I don't know who to. Yeah, because I don't really know who's good here.
I'm leaning New England. I feel like they're younger. They're
Home field
they're
advantage.
They're more hungry. I feel like they have more to prove, and they have home field advantage. I just feel that Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to exploit the New England defense, though.
I do too, because I mean it's still Sam Rodgers.
I think this actually might be a really good game. Every stat is saying Pittsburgh except for passing. It completely flips over to Steelers.
Well, we got to see how well New England's defense plays against DK Metcalf too, because I think Christian Gonzalez could do a pretty good job against him. But
yeah, I don't know, man. It's like Pittsburgh's defense also hasn't been playing like Pittsburgh's defense of old.
Yeah, and it's still. I mean, they still got Mike Tomlin. I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers feel like the same Pittsburgh Steelers. They win. They go 9-8. They make the wild card, and then they lose.
I feel like this year's gonna be a little different, where it's gonna be a little more exciting. Where they're gonna go 9-8, but they're like 5th in scoring,
and they miss playoffs.
Or they find a way to somehow miss the playoffs in week 18. This is a tough call. I think Pittsburgh can really get a win out here, but I really like the Patriots. Well, I don't really like the Patriots. I like the Patriots in this particular game.
I have to agree.
Oh, okay. What's your score?
I'm gonna go. It's gonna be kind of low scoring. I'm gonna go like Patriots 20-13.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh 27-24 walk-off Boswell field goal. That's what I think happens.
Oh, nice.
I think New England looks good the whole game. They just, they're still too young. They can't finish a game. Like they put up they put up great stats, but I just don't think they have enough to finish the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip the next matchup in the line here, and we're gonna go to the New York Jets at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You always say like we need to like disagree. It's a little hard to disagree when we get matchups like this, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. There's some heavy favorites this week. Well, yeah, we have Buffalo versus Miami, Green Bay versus Cleveland, Tampa Bay versus Jets. I mean, those are really. I mean, those three teams are really like the biggest stinkers. Like they just,
Yeah.
these teams just aren't very good, and they're playing against. I mean, literal top tier talent.
But anyways, to this game, look, it's Bucks have a short week. I don't think it's gonna matter at all. Justin Fields is out. I think the Jets know this. They're not going very far this year. They're competing for third or second in the division.
I think that it's going to be a tie for third at the bottom for the AFC East, and it's going to be a tie for third, but both teams are going to be 4 and 13.
Yeah,
these two. That's what I was saying earlier about Dolphins. It's like both these teams are just. I think they've just given up. I think they really just given up. They're just like, all right, this is Josh Allen's division, and we should just roll over. Because I mean, I know they're NFL franchises, and like, oh, I don't want to hear they just roll over. It's like, okay, dude. I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies about some of these franchises, man. Like, I'm not a superstitious person when it comes to NFL football, but it's like, it always seems to be the same teams though that suck, you know?
Always is.
And the teams that have won recently and the teams that are attempting to win, they do smart things. Like the Bucks. The Bucks are a perfect example of this. Like the Bucks lost Tom Brady, and they immediately replaced him with Baker Mayfield. Complete castaway from all these other franchises, but it was the first overall pick, and now they look great. It's like this is how smart teams roll. Whereas the Jets took Justin Fields, thinking that he was that he was like a complete quarterback, that he was ready to go, and he still just looks like Justin Fields.
But here's the thing, though: Tom Brady changed the culture of Tampa Bay, and look how Tampa Bay's been since he got there.
Exactly, that is exactly what I was getting to.
And the Jags, have they really changed their culture? I mean, we'll see with this new head coach. Jets still haven't. Browns are just doomed to be a mess for all eternity.
Sorry, my headset died.
Oh, you're fine. You hear me, right?
Hold on. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to cut this part out.
All right, now you're fine.
Let me turn on the TV sound.
If you can hear me, that's all that matters.
Sorry, Taylor. Didn't think my headphones were going to die on me like that.
That's why I got corded.
Okay. I'm just going to have to move my microphone.
Did you almost spill
my microphone down a little bit.
Did you almost spill your coffee on your microphone?
No, yeah, I almost spilled my coffee all over my mouse. That's gonna be a little funny. Like halfway through, I just took off the headphones.
Yeah. Well, I just cut that part out.
Oh yeah, so definitely cut that part out. All right, where were we?
All right.
Okay.
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 Find it later.
What's your score?
Bucks a lot, Jets a little. I'm gonna probably have to go Bucks. I'm gonna go like 28-6.
28-6.
Yeah, I just don't. The Jets got no juice, bro. They just don't.
I think it's gonna be. I think Jets probably score 2 touchdowns, but I feel like Bucks are just gonna crush them. So I'm gonna give me the Bucks 35-14.
All right, that's fair enough.
Definitely comfortable over for this game. Okay, next we have another divisional rivalry. We have the Indianapolis Colts traveling to the Tennessee Titans. Back-to-back home games for the Titans. Colts are, I mean, they're talking the AFC. They have to be. Like, Danny Dimes is playing great.
Dare I say the Colts might be leading the AFC South right now. I mean, I think they are, but you know what I mean. I think they're.
If the Jags lose, this is for the division right here.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
This could be for the division.
I think.
If the oh, sorry.
I think with the Texans struggling the way they've been struggling, I think it's the Colts division to lose right now because I don't see us unless the Texans figure it out and turn it around. The Colts probably got this division because look, the Titans. I like Cam Ward, I really do. He's got nothing to work with.
Yeah, really. I mean, just no pass catchers whatsoever. He's got good placement. Like he knows where to put the football.
Well, you saw that catch.
He doesn't have guys that can catch.
Well, you saw that pass that he made for the touchdown last week.
Yeah, I know. It was insane. He literally threw it like
across
Brett Favre, just completely across the field.
Like no,
It's
he's good. You're right. He looked really good, and he just
arm talent is insane. His arm talent is insane.
Calvert-Lewin's done. I mean that team's got no they got nobody to catch the ball for him.
Yeah, he's cooked. Yeah, Calvert-Lewin's absolutely fried. Absolutely fried.
And they still have Tony Pollard. How long has Tony Pollard been in the league?
I think this is year 9 now, or year 7.
Feels like he's been in the league for.
He's still young.
When did he enter when he was 20? Because he feels like he's been in the league for a while now.
Yeah, and I mean, he's been serviceable throughout his entire career. So, yeah, I think that the Colts with Jonathan Taylor and Danny Dots, they're just playing different. They're just playing a different level right now. I mean, they literally just beat. I mean, Denver was touted as like the top defense in the league, and I mean, Danny Dimes threw for 300 against him. Jonathan Taylor had 160 yards. It's like this offense is humming. This offense is Shane Steichen called the offense for Philadelphia when they went to the first Super Bowl, and now all of a sudden it's starting to look a lot like that.
Yeah,
where like the offense is super balanced, the defense is just a bunch of the hammers. It's like,
well, they had a good roster.
Colts are an interesting team.
They had a good roster. They just weren't able to. They just were drifting off a quarterback since Andrew Luck retired.
Yeah, and like I said, this might be for the division, because if Colts are 3-0, Tennessee's 0-3, and if Houston beats Jacksonville, they're both teams are going to be 1-2, so they're going to have a 2-game advantage over everybody in the division.
Who you got winning this game?
Like,
that's the important thing.
Who do I got winning this particular game? I have the Indianapolis Colts by a lot, actually. I think the stats just scream Colts.
I'm gonna say the Colts.
So
too,
yeah, give me the Indianapolis Colts. I'd say 28 to. I want to give Cam Ward a touchdown. Let's 28-17.
I'll keep the 17 score for Tennessee. That seems like a fair score. I'll say 35. I think they'll up 2 points because they've scored 33 the past 2 games.
I still do like Tennessee's defense. I think they just played the Rams. I mean, it's the Los Angeles Rams. Like they're gonna score the football a lot. So yeah, definitely Colts. Definitely Colts in this one. I just feel like the team around Cam Ward is just not helping.
Yeah.
I'll just say that. All right, next we have the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to the Washington Commanders.
This is a tricky one.
Yeah, this actually is a pretty tricky one. I feel like both teams are mirrors of each other at this point.
It depends what Geno we get this game. If we get the Geno like last night, they're not winning this game. If we get Geno like, against the Patriots or last year against when he was with the Seahawks, maybe.
I like the Raiders. It's so funny. I don't like the Raiders at Allegiant, but I do like them on the road. I think they could play a lot better on the road. And I think this game's gonna be super duper close. Which is I think it's gonna be a little weird for people to think that this game's gonna be close, because it's like if it feels like the Commanders should blow this team out, but the Raiders don't get blown out. At least not with Pete Carroll. So.
It just becomes a low scoring affair.
I would say like all the metrics are saying pick Commanders, but I don't know, man. The Raiders always have these weird games where it's like even the stats are saying pick against them, they still somehow figure out a way to win. So I'm gonna err on the side of Jane Daniels and them figuring out that offense, because late in the fourth against the Packers, like obviously the offense started coming alive, like late in the fourth. So. Well, this game's gonna be very interesting to watch. So, I'm gonna say give me the Commanders. I'd say 21-16. What are your thoughts?
I'm gonna take. I feel disgusting saying these words, but I'll take the Raiders.
Oh, really? What's the score?
I think it's gonna be a Genty breakout game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be shocked either. Because I think you can run the ball on the Commanders.
It's gonna be low. It's gonna be like I'm gonna say 20-17.
2017.
Yeah.
That's a solid score.
And they still got Pete Carroll. I mean, Pete Carroll's a good head coach.
All right, probably game of the week, I'd say, outside of our two teams. The Los Angeles Rams are traveling to the Philadelphia Eagles. Battled 2-0 teams. So right now Philly is favored by 3.5. Over under is 44.5. Philly is minus 180.
I have not been impressed with Philly, bro. I really haven't.
I feel that this is going to decide the NFC. If the Rams win, they're getting the 1 seed. I'm telling you, if the Rams win, they're getting the 1 seed. If the Eagles win, they're gonna get the 1 seed. It's just gonna be that simple.
I gotta take it. I'm gonna take it the Rams.
Are you taking the Rams?
Yeah, because I have not been impressed with the Eagles, bro. Yeah, they won 2 games, but they won ugly against the Cowboys, and Jalen Hurts only had 101 yards. He's not been passing the ball at all.
Yeah, and the close win against the Chiefs, it's like I feel that Jalen Hurts and this offense is sort of limited in their passing attack now.
Well, yeah, no,
which is strange because they have Devonta Smith and AJ Brown.
Yeah, and
they're just not throwing it.
I just feel like Saquon's doing a lot more work for this team now, more than I think the passing game is. And look, Jalen Hurts got a couple rushing touchdowns, but those were short touchdown runs.
Yeah, there's a tush push. Jalen Hurts also has 54 rushing touchdowns over the course of their tush push era.
And I think McVay's smart enough to figure out how to stop the tush push though.
Yeah, and hot take, I think it's definitely getting banned next season.
Yeah, this is getting.
I definitely think tush push is getting banned next season because it's like if Philadelphia didn't have that play, it's hard to tell if they're actually a good football team or not. Because that one play, it's like if it's 3rd and 1 or it's 4th and 1. If you have an 85% chance of success, it's like...
Well, actually, we did see one glimpse briefly, with Philly without the touch push. That was that Super Bowl. That was the Super Bowl. That was that playoff loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, that's when they had... you need a mountain like Vita Vea.
Yeah, Vita Vea stuffed it, and I was like, oh, crap. And they didn't win that game. They lost pretty handily, if I remember correctly.
I think we're starting to see the narrative form where it's the Rams, the Eagles, the Packers, and the Bucks. I think that's the short list.
Yeah,
I
have to agree.
Well, each I think those are going to be the division winners. Is Rams, Eagles, Packers, Bucks in the NFC. The real question is going to be who's going to sneak in. Who's going to be the wild card team? Is it going to be the Commanders again? Is it going to be
the Niners?
Yeah, is it going to be the Niners? Is it going to be Atlanta? If Atlanta keeps winning,
Kyler Murray, bro,
that's
Arizona.
Okay, but for this game though, for the Los Angeles Rams versus the Philadelphia Eagles, give me the Eagles 23-20. This is gonna be a tight matchup.
That was the exact same score I was gonna say.
But you're gonna say Rams.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rams. Yeah, flip it. Tie. It's a
I
tie.
can easily see this game going either way. I could easily see this game going either way for sure. I have a lot of belief in the Rams. I'm only picking the Eagles because they're at home. I think the Rams could upset for sure. This is definitely a trap game for Philadelphia. Well, not a trap game. This is definitely a must win for Philadelphia. If they don't win, I'm telling you right now, if they don't win this one, they're not going to win the 1 seed. And that's what everybody's going after now because you get the bye week and the playoff, or in the seeding. All right, next we'll go to the afternoon slate for Sunday, where we have the New Orleans Saints traveling to the Seattle Seahawks. Had this been in 2010 when they had Marshawn Lynch and Drew Brees, this matchup would be great. But
Seattle had Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Nowadays, I think Seattle's a good team.
I think Seattle's probably got. Do we really need to talk about this one this much? I mean, look, the Saints are rebuilding. Saints are rebuilding.
Spencer Rattler has not won a football game yet. Literally, he keeps getting starts, and he has not won a football game yet. I think the Saints are tanking.
I would, bro. I mean,
their defense is... It's so funny. It's like their defense is full of veterans, and they're still playing well on defense, but is it really a good defense if you're getting boat raced by every team week in and week out?
Well, they haven't really been like
numbers wise, they're playing good.
That's what I'm saying.
But you can't do anything you don't have an offense.
That's what I'm saying. Kellen Moore's still a good offensive coordinator. He's still good at calling offenses, and I'm kind of surprised the Steelers defense is playing better than I thought, but they're still losing these games. And I mean, look, Seattle. I just think Seattle's just got more juice right now. Jackson Smith and Njigba's probably the only like good wide receiver for that team, and they still have two really good running backs. And
Cooper Cup.
oh, Cooper. Oh, I forgot about Cooper Cup.
No, but JSN is just absolutely lighting up the league right now, dude. I don't think he might go like a few games just straight of having 100 yards, 100 plus yards, because he's killing it.
I just think
he's unguardable.
I just think Seattle has more juice right now, so you gotta give me Seattle. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game, but I gotta take Seattle.
Yeah, Saints on the road is a tough sell. That is a tough sell for me. So I would say give me the Seahawks. I think they win by 10. I think 10 really? They're comfortable. I think Saints push late, but I think Seattle ends up locking it down. Give me the Seattle Seahawks 34. I'm not gonna say 10. What am I saying? I'd say 34-17. Seattle.
I'm gonna say.
I still think Spencer Rattler could get in the paint, and Alvin Kamara's still there. But
I'm gonna say Seattle 24-13.
Yeah, man. The Saints have like the reverse problem of the Titans, where they have all the pieces to make a rookie quarterback good, and they just don't have the rookie quarterback. No. They just don't have the talent.
They're gonna.
I mean, we haven't even seen anything of Tyler Shuck yet.
And
it's like, are we going to? Would they just spend a second round pick and just dangling in front of us and not play him?
I mean, they're definitely gonna. They're definitely taking a quarterback this draft. I mean, that's looks like what they're playing for.
If they lose this game, Spencer Rattler's out. You can't start that many games in the league and keep losing. Or maybe that's the point of the whole season, is just keep starting Spencer Rattler, knowing that you're going to get a top pick, which would be, I mean, that would be 40 chess. And I mean, honestly, you know, if there were anybody to do that thing, like if there's anybody that was going to do that thing, I think it would be the Saints. It would be their organization. But anyway. So the Dallas Cowboys are traveling to the Chicago Bears. Dallas is the underdogs in this game by 1.5. Bears are -120 on the money line. Over under is 49.5.
I can't. I gotta. I might have to agree, bro. I wouldn't put money on this game.
Yeah, I would put a lot of money on the Cowboys, because just the Bears. What I saw out of it's so funny. The Cowboys are such a weird team. It's like they were going toe to toe with Philly. Then the next week, they barely beat the revitalized New York Giants, rusted for 450 yards against their defense. No, don't really trust Cowboys' defense against deep passing whatsoever. And the Bears just are floundering, man. It's really hard to tell what the Bears want to be.
They just don't. The Bears just don't look like they're playing well at all.
Yeah, the running attack doesn't look particularly that inspired, whereas the Dallas rushing attack with Javonte Williams actually looks decent. Decent, yeah, it looks decent.
But look, like you said, I mean, yeah, they went toe to toe with the Eagles, but they still lost that game, and they were in they beat the Giants, dude. Barely beat the Giants.
I know, they dropped 450 yards on that defense, which is a little concerning.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'd say this actually might be a big fireworks game, to be frank.
No defense.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be much defense played at all this game. Yeah, I'm gonna say give me the Cowboys. I'll take the over too. I'd say Cowboys 43 to Bears 30.
I could totally see the Cowboys disappointing me though. That's the thing.
I feel like we're gonna get some high scoring games this week for sure.
I know this is gonna be.
If last week we didn't get enough high scoring games, or the week before that we didn't get a lot of high scoring games, and the week after we got a lot of overs, I think there's gonna be a lot of overs and some unders for sure.
I'm gonna say Dallas, 35-28.
I mean, man, Chicago's got to do some soul searching, man. 0-3. Caleb Williams has been playing the whole time.
They got walloped by the Lions too, man.
They got to figure out that defense, man. Everybody was talking about their defense, and all of a sudden Jalen Johnson's out now. It's like, I don't know what this team's gonna look like. It just doesn't feel like anything's going well for the Chicago Bears right now.
Not at all.
And again, I'll hold the shield. I don't think Ben Johnson's gonna. I don't think he's a great head coach. I think he's gonna be a great coordinator. I don't know. There's just something about them that just gives me the There's something about him that just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
All right, next we have the Arizona Cardinals traveling to the San Francisco 49ers. battle of 2-0 teams in the NFC West.
This one's fascinating.
Look, Cardinals always play well at San Francisco. I don't know why, they just do. I think this is when we're going to really start figuring out who the fraudulent teams are in the West. And I feel like, I don't know. No, Brock Purdy-less Niners versus, Jonathan Gannon-led Arizona Cardinals. I don't feel great about picking the Cardinals, so I would err on the side of the Niners because I think the Niners defense is resurgent.
Here's the thing: you said like we're figuring out who the frauds are. I think both these teams are frauds.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're both frauds. We're trying to figure out who is the most fraud.
I'm trying to figure out who's the more fraudulent.
Yes, and look, I think it's the Niners.
Oh, really? You're gonna pick the
I'll
Cardinals?
take the Cardinals.
Really? What's the score?
It's not gonna be by a lot. I'll say like 27-20. I mean, I think Marvin Harrison will have a bounce back game here, and I think, look, Mac Jones is the quarterback really that Shanahan's always wanted, whether he wants to admit it or not. Kittle's still like limping. I mean, they seem
Kittle's
like
on IR.
He's on IR. Never mind. Yeah, no, he's hurt.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna have enough juice to beat the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are still a good team. So and they play spoiler some of these games too. So and I think this is gonna be a spoiler game for them. So I gotta go Cardinals.
I'm going chalk. I'm going Niners. I think if Mac Jones is a quarterback that Shanahan wanted, he played well enough to show that that's going to continue on. And McCaffrey's still a beast. It's going to be tough to bet against McCaffrey because he's still just otherworldly talented. I don't think the Cardinals they have a good early field offense. They don't have a good red zone offense at all. The red zone offense consists of feed James Conner 15 times until he gets in the end zone. That's what it seems like. And then let's give a 5-yard out to Marvin Harrison, but let's never call fades. You can't call fades. Really, with that guy that big? Yeah, you can't do that.
Here's the thing though, Cameron.
Here's
the thing though. Scroll down again. Scroll all the way down.
They don't know how to use Marvin Harrison, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but they barely beat the Saints. The Niners barely beat the Saints.
Yeah, but that's at Saints. Hosting the Cardinals is a lot different, I feel.
What's your score?
My score, I'm going to take the Niners 24-21. I think they pull slight covery.
Okay.
All right. Did you give your score?
Yeah, I did. I said 27-20.
Oh, it's 27-20. All right, next, to round out the weekend slate, we are going to do our teams. The Denver Broncos traveling to the Los Angeles Chargers.
I mean, we still have two of the games.
I was very tempted to go to this game. I was going to go to this game until the Broncos decided to lose to the Colts, and then I'm like, all right, I don't want to jinx the Broncos now, so I'm just not going to go. Chargers are favored by 2.5. Over under is 45.5. Minus 142 on the money line. I'm going to say that this game is going to be a dog fight.
Oh, it will be.
Dog
It's
fight.
going to be a close game.
I don't think that there's going to be much scoring at all in this game. I think it's going to be hard fought for a touchdown. Because that's how the Chargers and the Broncos both play. It's like they're going to play you tough the entire length of the field. And then either you're going to turn it over or you're going to kick a field goal. That's how both these teams roll.
I really like how the Chargers looked the other night. I'm not sure about Khalil Mack's injury. I think we're going to figure that out today, what he has. But I mean, this is gonna be a tougher matchup than the Raiders were, and the Chiefs for that matter. But unless the Broncos do something stupid like they did last week.
Yeah, Denver's got to find the rushing attack, man. We got to start running the football a little bit more and finishing these games. Like Denver's got to finish these games. They keep calling passes in the fourth and third quarters, and it's like, why? You have a 10-point lead. Run the ball. Like Sean Payton was known for running the football with the Saints. Like he literally called like a 40. Like he had one game with Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara. He literally called 30 straight running plays. It's like, just run the ball, man. Like let's just you don't need Bo Nix to throw for 10 touchdowns a game. Like that's just he already threw for 3 in this game and they lost.
This game's gonna be,
or in the last game and they
this
lost.
is gonna be low scoring.
So
it's gonna be a low scoring game for sure.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be many rushing yards either. Not many passing yards. I'm not gonna pick against my team obviously because I think that
I'm not either.
I think Denver could win this game. I definitely see Denver winning this game.
What's the score?
I definitely could see them winning this game. I'm not gonna pick against them, but
What's the score? What's the score?
I'm gonna say 17-14. Check it out, 17-14.
I'm gonna say
I think 45.5 is way too many points for both these teams, and they're just this is gonna be a
I'm
dogfight.
gonna say 20.
This is gonna be a good game.
I'm gonna say 20.
If you like defensive football, this is gonna be defensive football, like
for sure.
in spades.
I'm gonna say 24-21. Chargers.
I just don't know if the Chargers. I just don't know if the Chargers are gonna be able to contain the pass rush of the Broncos because Max Crosby was getting home against Justin Herbert. So it's like I know Joe Alt's probably gonna delete one of the pass rushers for Denver, but I don't even think that matters. I think Denver's so deep on the pass rush. I feel like it's gonna be a few karate chop strip sack kind of games.
Yeah.
All right, I said 17-14. You said 24-21?
24-21, yeah.
Yeah, I think we both agree that's going to go under. This is definitely going to be a slugfest. But that's how I like it. I like it when I don't like
When
the
it's
highest
fun.
scoring divisional matchups. I like the let's mean the whole. All right, next we have the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to the New York Giants. I just want to say what a mismatch. And what potential belies this game, because Kansas City is on the ropes.
I think
No question about it. They are on the ropes.
this game's going to show where the Chiefs really are. Like, if they are a really good team or they just suck. Because they did play the Eagles and the Chargers, which are looking better, like better teams. But if they lose this game, they're in trouble. If they go 0-3, they're in trouble.
If they lose this game, the run's over. They lose this game, it's over. They lose this game, they're not making the playoffs. Which is wild to think that Patrick Mahomes-led team doesn't make the playoffs. I feel I'm getting a strange feeling that the Giants might be able to pull this off.
Is Worthy back?
They're at New York.
Yeah, but is Xavier Worthy back?
What you say is Worthy back? I don't know. It sounds like he's probably gonna be a game time decision.
Okay.
I don't know. I think even with Worthy, I don't like the Giants, but I really don't like the Chiefs this year, man. Their team is just old.
Yeah,
The team is just old.
give me the.
And it's gonna be tough to stop Malik Neighbors. Trent McDuffie's gonna have a handful with Malik Neighbors if he even covers
Who
him,
you got?
which that's easier said than done. And look, I'm going to pick the Chiefs, but I really think that the Giants can pull the upset here.
I'm taking the Giants.
I'm picking the Chiefs, but I'm pulling super hard for the Giants. I'm going to say give me the Chiefs. Chiefs win ugly. It's not going to be reassuring. I think Chiefs win 19-17.
I'm gonna say Giants 28-14.
Oh, you think the run's over? You think it's done? You think they're going to not win it?
0-3, that's not a good start. And I liked what I saw from Russ and Malik Neighbors. I really did.
Yeah, man.
And the Chiefs,
Giants can really pull it off.
Chiefs O-line's still
They could
bad,
really
bro.
do it.
Chiefs still don't have a good goal line, and they're going against Abdul Carter and Kevon Thibodeau
And Brian Burns,
Brian Burns.
if Brian Burns has 2 sacks this game, Chiefs are cooked. That's an
And
L.
they still don't have a run game, bro.
There's no way.
They still have no run game.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs, but I'm not feeling good about it because I think the Giants could absolutely smack them. All right, next we have the Detroit Lions and at the Baltimore Ravens. Probably game of the week. I think I said game of the week earlier, but this is another game of the week. Dolphins. Ravens are 4.5 point favorites. Over under is 51.5 minus 225 on the money line for the Baltimore Ravens. Who do you got in this matchup?
I gotta go Baltimore. I mean, look, we saw this matchup like a couple seasons ago, or I mean, maybe was it a couple seasons? Or last time they played, they destroyed the Lions.
Yeah, they blew them up. Absolute
And
destruction.
Lamar's just a hard player to play against. And I think I don't know if the
Almost impossible.
I don't know if the Lions figured it out yet, but I mean they did get better players since then, and I mean it's going to depend on how the defense plays against Lamar because they do have a good defense, but again I'm also a little hard pressed to pick the Ravens too because dude they've given up a lot of leads. That defense gives up a lot of leads, dude, especially towards the fourth quarter.
Sorry. I think that the Ravens. I'm looking at the insights here, and it's looking like the Ravens are probably going to be able to just throw the ball at will against the Lions. Looks like they're just going to be able to release it. So this might be our super duper high scoring game because I'm not really trusting the Ravens defense much either. Their pass defense just doesn't look like it looked like it did last year.
Yeah,
at late last like it looked like the early season Ravens where they're just letting up a million yards a game, and then maybe they'll tighten up in the after the bye week. But yeah, I mean this is shaping up to be a super high scoring game, especially since the Lions figured out how to score points again. I like Ravens here, but not comfortably. I'd say take the Lions spread, but give me the Ravens. I think Tyler Loop wins it off of a last second field goal. I think a lot of field goal finishes this week. And let's go. I'd say I'll take Baltimore 38-35. We'll do a Super Bowl score. I think it's gonna be a super high scoring game for sure.
I think Baltimore is gonna have this pretty handed. I think it's gonna be like 38-21. Ravens.
I think Lamar throws for 1,000,000 yards this game. The plus 300 is looking mighty tasty.
Yeah.
All right, that's week 3. We predicted it. We're gonna get them all right. What do you think?
I agree to get them all right.
I agree. Well, you're not gonna get them all right. I'm gonna get them all right.
Well, I mean the Chargers are gonna win, and so are the Rams. So
definitely not get them all right. Biggest matchups of this week, definitely Baltimore, Detroit. Rams, Philly's those are probably gonna be the 2 best games this week.
Yeah.
Denver Chargers could be a really solid matchup in terms of like defensive matchups if you're into that. The one key game I'm gonna have my eyes glued to is Kansas City Giants.
Yeah.
Like if Kansas City loses,
done.
That's it. Done. Yeah. No more. No Moss playoffs. No division title. Yeah. And again, like let's just say it. The Chiefs better hope that Denver wins. The Chiefs really better hope that Denver wins.
I hope the Chargers win. What are you talking about?
Chiefs have to pull for Denver because they've got to keep everybody in that 2-win sort of like channel.
Nah, Chargers.
Because if Chargers are up 3-0 in the division, they're probably gonna win the division.
Hell yeah.
I'm just being real. As a Broncos fan, like that's just numbers. That's just math.
Who's got it better than us?
So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm hoping it happens where Denver just beats the Chargers and then Kansas City loses. That would be the best outcome.
You're not beating the Bolts, bro. You're not beating the Bolts.
Kansas City's definitely beat. If Kansas City loses twice, Kansas City can't split with any other division rival now. If they go down 0-3, they can't split with anybody.
Yeah.
I would say another divisional matchup. I'd say if Tampa's probably gonna walk away with that division.
Yeah.
Atlanta cannot lose to Carolina. That's for sure. Atlanta cannot lose to Carolina. If they have any aspirations of winning that division, they have got to hope that they beat Carolina.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Green Bay is gonna walk. Okay, so I think current seeding now. Like I was talking to you earlier about this. I think it's probably Packers, Eagles, Rams, Bucks, and then wild card teams.
It's a crapshoot right now.
I'd say. What's up?
It's a crapshoot right now for wild card spots, dude.
Yeah, pick them. I'd say pick them for wild card spots. I'd say probably the Niners, and maybe the Cardinals. Maybe.
What up? AFC?
I need to see more from the Commanders. I need to see the Raiders game against the Commanders because that's gonna really tell. If the Commanders blow them out, then it's like, oh, okay, maybe they are an NFC Championship contender again. Lions are still in the mix. Lions are definitely gonna be in the mix, but they gotta win these games. The teams that are out already up to Bears.
Yeah.
Bears, Saints, Tennessee's out, Jets are out. If Houston loses their game to Jacksonville, done. 0-3. Yep. See ya. Cleveland. Yep. If Carolina loses to the Atlanta Falcons, yep. And then Miami. Yeah, Miami's probably the biggest loser this entire year, man. Shocking. All right, that's our thoughts and opinions about week 3. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
When we recap week 3 of the NFL season.
See you then.
Have a good week, everybody.
See you then. All right, cool.